Oh, thank you, Lynn, and greetings to my friend Marilyn as well. Um, I'm speaking now on Miwok land in Northern California. Australia is particularly close to my own heart, and it's an honor to be here with you. Hearing the speakers so far, I've been really struck by how much deep listening is at the heart, really, of being human. And it's at the foundation of any healthy relationship and any healthy organization, community, country, even whole wide world. When we listen deeply, I'm a longtime therapist and a neuropsychologist, we recognize the being behind the eyes of the other person. I was very touched also by what Hugh Mackay had said about this. It rang really true for me. We, we feel them. We offer the generosity to actually receive the other person and establish an empathic sense of them. Um, Deep listening gives to all of us, both the listener and the listenee, it gives to all of us the gift that we all need to feel that others are present with us so that we can feel truly heard in a sense like we've landed in some way with that other person. Neurologically, deep listening has been increasingly studied, and it creates a kind of coherence, literally, physiologically, among the brains of the people who are present with each other in this vital way. Additionally, deep listening is the necessary basis for true compassion, which recognizes the weight of life on people and gives us a feeling for their stresses and sorrows, including our own, when we bring compassion to ourselves. When we feel compassion, it leads naturally to feeling moved to ease suffering and to change its causes. Deep listening and compassion are transformational at the individual level. We've all experienced this, everyone participating in this marvelous undertaking of a day of compassion in Australia and deep listening as its theme. We've all experienced that individually. Now, just imagine what this could do at the societal level. Just imagine what could happen if we built institutions that truly prioritized the ending of preventable suffering, institutions that were deeply tuned in to the actual needs of humanity and the actual needs of our one precious planet. Just imagine what could happen if we mobilized the will and skill of political leaders and business leaders to make a world that worked well for everyone, not just a fortunate few. Just imagine what could happen if the compassionate majority worldwide came together at a scale that could make the real difference we long for and reestablish caring and sharing, compassion and justice as the foundation of every society. It might seem easy to dismiss these imaginings as mere hopeful wishes for a better future, but actually, there is a way to turn them into tangible, effective reality. Recently, people from around the world have come together to form the Global Compassion Coalition. With crucial early support from the Charter for Compassion, thank you, Marilyn, and also crucial early support from Lynn Reeder, James Kirby, and numerous others in Australia. This coalition will be truly international and diverse, and respectful of differences with an open hand of invitation to all. We're very practical, and very serious about accomplishing real things. We will support compassion science, compassion education, applications of compassion, and compassion advocacy and activism to build a world in which people and nature are really cared for and thrive. We will pursue a major influence campaign to make compassion a central value in our schools and other institutions and in our laws and policies. And we will help to gather together the combined forces of good-hearted people and organizations around the world to push for the big changes, such as avoiding climate catastrophe, that the urgency of our times calls for. These aims are ambitious, for sure, but they have to be. Humanity faces many challenges: poverty, hunger, and the long shadow of prejudice and discrimination, to name a few. And our response must be equal to them. When we bring deep listening to the cries of the world, of course, we feel moved and called to help. So many people and organizations are already helping, and we're learning about some of them in this beautiful day of compassion. By coming together as a whole in a worldwide coalition, we can make an impact that will be much greater than the sum of our parts. In the Global Compassion Coalition, we're currently putting the building blocks in place, and we'll be launching this initiative early next year. We want to be working with as many like-minded individuals and organizations as possible. We want you there to shape and influence what we're doing, to straighten us out sometimes, to be and to feel a part of this wider whole, and to help put compassion and justice. I so appreciated the mention of justice previously. Compassion and justice at the foundation of every society. We will have a temporary website before the end of September that will give you the chance to register your support and become a part of this global coalition, and all are welcome. Meanwhile, if you want to know more about what we're doing and how to get involved, there's an email address, which I'll repeat, info@globalcompassioncoalition.org, info@globalcompassioncoalition.org, that will let you reach our team. I'd like to finish by saying this. When we engage in deep listening, something vital in the core of our being is touched and moved. It is deep and primal and good. There is a power in this, a magnificent courage in the human spirit to reach out, to reach across the lines that divide us, and to grow the common good. Each of us in our own way does this in deep listening, with effects rippling out in ways seen and unseen to touch many others. And as we listen deeply together, may this help and heal our one shared, vulnerable, and precious world. Thank you.